Hi, I'm Tori Phelps, and I'm a member of our Crossland Morgantown campus. I started going to Crossland my freshman year of high school when the Morgantown campus originally opened. So I don't know how many years that's been, but it's been a while. My calling has been to serve and to reach children and spread the gospel. I think a big thing is just like teaching and just loving and caring for kids has been a big calling for me. I serve on Sundays in our 2nd and 3rd grade, as well as the worship team for our youth on Sundays, and then I also help serve on Wednesday nights with our girls' middle school and high school small group. It was very difficult for me to take that leap of faith and to start serving. It was something that I always doubted myself if I was actually good enough and able to pour into these children. As I'm entering my senior year of college, I started noticing that calling, but I just kind of pushed it on the back burner. Was very anxious and nervous to step into that role, but once I did, I've been able to see so much growth. One of the biggest challenges is definitely me being such a perfectionist, being intimidated or scared that I don't have the correct answer. It's taken a lot of just self-growth and just diving into the Word to know that I don't have all the answers, and that is okay. And just being able to be honest with my students too. If they ask me something and I don't know the answer, not giving them a generic answer. Going to somebody who does, or saying, hey, let's read, let's look it up, let's find the answer together. And that has definitely been one of the hardest struggles, but as I continue to serve, it just becomes way easier, just being able to trust that the Lord has my back and He's gonna provide what I need. My favorite thing is just growing relationships with all the students, whether it's a 2nd grader telling me about their softball game that they had, or a high schooler telling me about their anxieties and depressions that they're facing. Just being able to build that strong relationship with them and have somebody that they're able to come to and trust, other than just a family member. A lot of times they just need the love of Christ. They need somebody that they can go to. They need somebody that they can share their funny stories, their weekends, and just somebody that can love on them that's outside of school and home. Some of these kids, they look forward to seeing me on Sundays, and it just brings me so much joy when they run in and they're like, Miss Tori, I can't wait to tell you about XYZ that happened. And so I think once I've stepped into that and realized hey, everything's gonna be okay. God has a better plan, far better than anything I can even imagine. And He's gonna fully equip me and help me. That has helped me so much with being able to serve. So I got to baptize a sweet girl back in the fall. And I remember all last year just her asking questions when we would have communion, asking what that was, what that meant, and just slowly getting to see that relationship develop and grow. And then over the summer, she had gotten saved at VBS, and she ran in Sunday and she just was beaming, and she was like, Miss Tori, guess what? And I was like, what? And she was like, I got saved this past week. And even just thinking about it makes me tear up, because I just saw so much growth and development. And then when she asked me to baptize her, I was like, absolutely, no questions about it, absolutely I will. You're just pouring into these kids, you're just showing them love, you're just showing them that you care about them, and being able to watch God work through you is just absolutely amazing.